Jeez, you're earlier than I am. I was still like getting food and stuff. Oh boy. Hello everyone, welcome back to more Danganronpa. Hope the game isn't too loud for you. It's quite loud for me. Is it louder than usual? No? My screen's just really loud. Weird. So last time, we did a lot of plot and exploration. I think we found all the hidden Monokumas and then also finished looking at, well, we saw the death and then we also investigated the death. Yeah. Well, Ben gets wrecked. So now we should be starting the trial pretty soon. I think I was lazy and ended before we got to the actual elevator. So we might have a bit of content right before then. So yeah, let's head into it. Oh yeah, how's my pet doing? Haha. The mods are fighting. It's hilarious. I love drama. Not really. I mean, everyone likes a bit of excitement. What the heck? I got an achievement for walking. I guess I do have fast travel that I haven't been using. Is Monokuma rock again? Is it like all the way past this stuff? Yeah, it is. I could have teleported here. Then I wouldn't have spoken about stuff. I wouldn't have had the time to recall things. Also, I shaved. Wasn't very fun. My face is very bumpy. Yeah? No! Let me go! Help me! Ah, it's gonna do something crazy to me. I'll be ruined.
Why you? Hey, shut up and stay put, you stubborn little Lolita.
Stop it!
Hey, stop harassing little girls.
I feel like that quote could get a lot of usage. This is... what's going on?
Sheesh. Yoko was trying to run away, so Monokuma brought her here by force.
Maybe Hyoko did it.
But Yoko's still trying to run away, so Monokuma's trying to wrap her in a full Nelson.
Hey, if you don't stay put, I'm gonna make you a part of the Silence food chain.
Unbeatable.
Jeez, making me waste my sweet ass time.
I swear, there have been so many more Jesus this chapter. I just want to do something before we continue. Ben threatened me earlier, so I have to manage one of the rewards quickly. Make sure it doesn't get abused. Only just remembered. Limits per stream. Okay. No, limit redemptions per user. Let's make it. Here we go. Oh, that reward went. Ah! Literally just happened. Okay, fine. As I was. Oh. The combo as well. Okay, fine. What is it? What is it? Let's get it out of the way right now. What song is it with the Monokuma voice? I don't know what it is. What is it? I don't know the lyrics to the Soviet Union theme, national anthem. Let me look them up. Yeah. I'll try. So as we all know, the red part of Monokuma's eye is actually meant to represent the sickle of the Soviet Union flag. I forced my hand. Wow. No, I can't read them. It's in Russian. Showing Roman characters. There we go. Soyuz nerishimai Republics Svobodnik. I can't do this with both. I'm trying to read Russian and do the Monokuma voice at the same time, and it's not gonna happen. Splatila Naveki Velikaya That's very Soviet, Создание Волей Народов I done. This is no. This is so difficult. I invite you guys to try. Sing along at home. Can I please get an easier song? You know what? I'm taking a stance, right? I'm vetoing out this decision. That channel point didn't happen. I'll refund. Can I refund? Let me figure out how to refund. Let me see if I can do this. Yeah, there we go. Aha! I did it. And then complete all. Yeah. There we go. I did it. You should have your points back. What an arc. What a crazy little arc before the trial starts.
But there's another problem to deal with besides this one. Where the heck is Fuyuhiko?
They are worthless. There's just too much happening right now for me to do all that. You asked for the Soviet Union theme in Monokuma's voice before I'm about to start a trial, and my soup is getting cold.
That guy, he totally ditched. He totally ditched my appointment. He pisses me off.
The hell is happening? Hello, Barbers. I was not ready for this.
Eek, his anger changed his form. I'm right here.
Oh, do I do the same?
Uh-huh. Fuyuhiko, you came. I was worried about you.
There's nowhere for me to run anyway, so no matter the ending, I have to accept it, right? But still, I'm a Yakuza. Accepting defeat is not an option. Fuyuhiko, what does that mean? You're gonna kill us all?
Well, it's all good. If the trial heats up, it's all good.
Anyway.
Oh boy.
Anyway, looks like everyone's here, so let us depart now.
See ya later.
I'll go first and be one step ahead of you guys.
Jeez.
Bad.
Crap. I'm not mentally prepared yet.
Like,
Do you even have to prepare?
Show some spirit! If you don't have enough power, harness your latent energy! Come on, bring out that energy!
This is what peak physical performance looks like? Yeah.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
So it begins. The beginning of the end.
Oh, Ibiki's mouth form.
Now then, let's keep our spirits high so we can one day find that shining hope.
This is all terrifying. This is a terrifying start to the stream. This is a horror game. That's right, I can only, moving forward is the only option. You're right, except I could talk to everyone. It's fine. How's my pet? Got it.
Roar!
So terrifying, it's gonna hit someone one of these days. Also, where do the handrails come from? Soup.
Eek! No matter how many times I see it, it's such bad taste! The worst, the lowest, most brutal taste!
Somehow I moved my muscles, stiff from fear and nerves, and awkwardly walked onto the escalator. For some reason, my breathing was short, and I was eventually struck by a feeling similar to dizziness. The moment all of us were inside Monokuma Rock. I guess it comes down like a similar motion. A rumbling sound filled the room, and the surrounding space began to fall. Hello, Denny. Welcome to the stream. As it shook with a clatter, the elevator we were inside continued to drop. Escalator, escalator. I had to figure out what that was saying in chat. I don't know what Ben was on. Throughout that drop, I was fluctuating between feeling hope and despair. Nagito was foaming at the mouth behind me, as if my heart was a rotten fruit, swelling in the sun before it finally goes squish. I suddenly stopped breathing. We're missing 3 people now. Oh well. It's always sad to see the escalator crowd diminish as the game goes on. I tried to endure that pressure by firmly standing on my legs. And after a while, the elevator's vibrations gradually weakened. And then it stopped altogether. Ooh, this one's different.
Aim! Defeat the boring routine!
So,
I've decided to start redecorating. How's it look? Mr. Monikuma's redecoration is awesome, isn't it?
impossible!
It's not like I'd allow you to think otherwise anyway.
That is...
To go to the trouble of doing something this elaborate, really, what is your true intention?
No.
Nothing really. Essentially, this killing game is just to kill time anyway.
Kill time?
To break away from my purpose. That alone is my purpose.
Like...
A purpose is only going to be a weakness. Those who have purpose are always the weakest ones in the bunch. That's why you guys should forget about such cheap-ass purposes like trying to survive. And enjoy the class trial from the bottom of your hearts!
There you go. Hand gestures are back.
Wow, wow.
I'm surprised I'm not doing the flappy arm from the last playthrough. That's surprisingly disappeared. It's starting. The class trial is starting. A deadly defeat. A deadly metal bat. Mahiru Koizumi, the ultimate photographer, who I actually liked, and Barbas is just happy. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. Most importantly, she was always straightforward. The person that killed her wasn't Teru Teru. Amogus! I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it, but... Regardless, we need to find the answer. Ibiki is pointing to Byakuya. Unfortunately, Byakuya is dead, Ibiki. Doesn't matter if you believe it or not. This is the only way. Aside from finding out who the killer is, there is no other way for us to survive. So, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Yes, I would like to save my card progress. Thank you, game. Now for the most exciting part. We get to assign skills. We have 35 skill points. It's so much simpler now, because in the last game, you had to talk to people to get like access to skill points, which just meant that you had skills to add. In this game, it feels like you can actually equip all the skills you want. I want upshift, trigger happy. Okay, what does this do? This is the one that we got from Gundam. Increases the power of the silencer, effective during the non-stop debate. Cannot be combined with cheat code. Interesting. I'll take it. I like the silencer. I like shooting at white noise. Ambidextrous. Yeah, I like that one. And there we go. Those are all the skills that I have. Everything else is fine, right? I think we're good. Yeah. That's all there is to it, boys and girls and everyone in between.
Then, let's begin with a simple explanation
Or on the outside.
of the class trial.
The silencer is not so powerful that none of Leon's dialogue will appear for the rest of the game. Let's put that to the test. If any of Leon's dialogue shows up during the rest of this game, I'm going to ban you. And that's a promise. And that reminds me of that Norm Macdonald joke where he's like, "This is my promise. Until Margaret Until Margaret Thatcher is dead and buried, I will not eat a single morsel of food." And then the other person's like, "Margaret Thatcher died 3 months ago." And he just goes to town on a bucket of chicken. I feel like Flo's messing with me. I can't tell. I can't tell if Flo's messing with me now. I actually can't. We didn't actually do anything with the pinkies. I just presented it. Anyway, Monokuma is beginning with a simple explanation.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Whoa, that was in the title.
If you vote correctly,
Whoa.
only the blackened will receive punishment.
Josh's pinky. Ow.
If you pick the wrong person,
Don't take away my pinky. Okay, hold on. How can I trick the camera? There we go.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right
Fair
to
enough.
leave this island.
We'll see if Flo gets banned.
Oh, no matter how much
I was about to drink my soup.
it's such a cruel rule.
Why are you still tied up?
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
Is soup a drink? Soup is a tea, depending on
Cares
which
about that game.
Discord servers you're in. A Discord server I'm fairly active in for a VTuber I watch is she has a notorious clip of her explaining how everything is tea. The ocean is soup? Oh boy. Weird flex, but okay. Jordan is a weird flex, like when you do this, when you like go behind your back and you're like, ah, that's a pretty weird flex. It's like Flex Mentalo. That's an actual DC superhero who can activate different powers based on which muscles he flexes. That's what he does.
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
Sure, I could do. I could put this on auto while I eat my
I'm
soup.
sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Just want to check something. What is the auto?
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
Just for now.
It means Twilight Syndrome
There you
murder
go.
case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Ooh.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
Not you. Fourth
I
wall.
think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
Practically watching a show now. The characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, and Boy F. It's brilliant. Brilliant naming conventions. The high school girl who got killed at the beginning. Tsumiki, Koizumi, Hyoko, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu. Sato was girl E who died at the end. I don't remember who has the last name Miyoda. Ibiki, okay. Ibiki was girl C, I want to say. I might have a crush on girl A. Do you mean Mikan? Mikan? I thought you didn't like Mikan, actually. Tsumiki Koizumi was Koizumi's Mahiru, who was girl D, and Hyoko is Hyoko. Why did she get her first name Saionji? She was girl B. Overly timid girls. Huh. Oh, Toko? I want to say Toko was always overly timid. The first character the player was able to control was girl A. Yeah, the true identity of girl A, it's probably Mikan. Wow, they're not even going to let me remember what any of the traits of those characters were. That's pretty tough.
I see!
But I'm pretty sure it's Mikan.
Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki.
That's not really a fair question. If you haven't like been playing this game in a few days, how are you going to remember which one was girl A? You didn't like Hyoko and Mahiru? Mikan is great? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I like Mikan so far.
That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A.
I can't remember letters like
Based on
that.
the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Okay.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy.
Sure, man.
Nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
And now we're gonna say that you're Girl B.
Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit.
The game didn't have voice
I
actors.
feel like I heard that in the game too.
Yeah. I mean, tone is still existing in words without voice acting. Yeah. She's right. The one who said that was Girl B, high school girl who died first. Well, it was Girl B.
I see.
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's
Yeah,
probably
it's so much calmer.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
How can you even say that?
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl.
I'm so cold. That's why I'm eating soup. Girl C, huh? Her personality was hyper energetic and unique. Well, thank you for actually explaining that. Now I can say it's probably Ibiki. It's Monokuma? I mean, Monokuma did write all the dialogue.
I see.
So, you know, debatable.
Girl
Why are you giving me all the easy questions at the start? I want to recover stuff later.
I'll see you next Tuesday.
Huh?
Let's move on to Girl D.
There's only one person who has had a camera with them. Monokuma has a lot of cameras all around us. I'm just joking, it's my room.
I see.
Girl D,
But imagine I picked it,
the victim in this case.
but not in that
That's
case.
correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
He's Guy F. Sato is not a character in this game. Monokuma is Guy F. I love it. Ibiki is Guy F. Love it.
I see.
It's all great.
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid.
Guys can't say I'm that slow anymore. Now I'm playing it as the game intends.
Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu? Another person?
How many of them are Monokuma?
Names on the staff roll.
Yeah.
The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyota, Sato, Kuzuryu,
Oh, Sato, not Sato.
and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two?
He just explained why he said that. It was in the credits.
Wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll.
You guys can't say this isn't how the game is intended to be played.
You probably know what this actually
I've unlocked
means,
it.
right?
Big brain. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name was Kuzuryu appears twice. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzuryu appears twice is true that I have a hunch, but to call me out like that, Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzuryu appears twice is probably because he had a little sister, he had a double role. It's just a bug. I mean, it's an old game. Old games have a lot of bugs. He had an older sister. I think was it little or older? Is there any way to know for sure? I'm gonna say little.
I can prove it with this.
They should be the same age.
F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
I did not remember that dialogue. Is that in the truth bullets? Can I check the truth bullets? Yeah, Bethesda literally exists. That is very true. Let's see. Girl E's crime scene photo. Yeah. Okay. I just had to remember that, I guess. Some people still buy Elder Scrolls and Fallout. Yeah. I feel like they buy it now because it's funny to see the glitches. But I mean, it's not funny when they're trying to just sell a product like, I guess, Fallout 76. That didn't sell well. He already said that. Yeah.
What do you mean, little sister?
It's like a sibling that is female and younger than you. He's about to quote it verbatim. What the hell? Oh, wow, that went by
Pretty clear.
fast.
There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister.
Did that show up on screen? On screen? No, it didn't. Yeah, lol. You don't buy it. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister, sure.
Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way,
Yeah?
what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play?
I think they were the first victim.
You probably
Yeah.
noticed, right?
Oh, you're done by the new games? Fair enough. Oh. I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. I feel like it skips over some of the things a bit too quickly with say no to piracy. I agree. Developers and programmers deserve royalties and stuff. Or I don't know how the payment flows in the game industry, to be honest. But yeah, they should be support their work, support the work of creatives. But anyway, sometimes, speaking of games, sometimes the speeds over a lot of things a bit quickly for my taste in auto mode. But hey, I don't mind, I had to eat some soup. The only character in the game I could see being Fuyuhiko's little sister is none of those people. We've already said who they are. High school girl who died at the beginning.
I see!
That one was a really easy
That
one.
high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
The dead high school girl. Very sensitive. Girl, you, what the hell did she do to my little sister?
Based on Gaev's tone in the game,
Those just snap by very quickly regardless.
not his little sister. So if
Yeah.
the only person left is the dead high school,
Girlie wasn't even an option, was
then
it?
she must be Fuyuhiko's sister. Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there.
Oh yeah, we all love Nagito. It's still on auto.
Winning personality?
Oh, it has to complete the camera movement. That makes
I was
sense.
being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, but he wouldn't remember that. It's
Yeah,
weird.
I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality.
Just hold on. What did you say? Yeah, I have a little sister. So does he... Is he in denial that she's dead? Because, I mean, it's in the period of time that would have been erased from their memories. Wow. That's rough. I'm trying to remember. Okay, so I'm trying to track this. I'm trying to track the timelines. He wouldn't be upset about someone killing his little sister unless he was reminded that it actually happened, which probably happened when he played the game, and then he was provided evidence. So then he had a new reason to be mad. But I don't see why he would be mad at Mahiru. He'd be mad at Girl E, who he had already killed. So interesting. I don't know, maybe he just wanted to break the news to everyone. And then I suspect that Hyoko maybe killed Mahiru for some reason. I'm not quite clear on the motivations yet.
It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the
The
movie.
soup was good though.
Don't go making shit up, bastard!
We've already established
The type
this.
to die easily. I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago.
Okay, that's a weird thing to say.
When I first entered Hope Speak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off.
Yeah, you're presuming he should just definitely accept his sister's dead. It seems like, well, I mean, fair enough. It is hard to accept that. But I feel like at this very moment, he is denying that he has already accepted it. I think he did accept it when he was provided the evidence with the photographs that he got from beating the game the first time.
It happened just the other day.
Yeah, no, that didn't happen.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memory.
Like, I think he's playing up his denial at the
Fuck
moment.
up! You be quiet!
Or he's still in two
I
minds.
see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay.
Never. We'll see about that.
Understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot.
I mean, there is evidence against
He's
him.
the killer.
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone.
Stop asking people to step on you.
Why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Do you know what?
Okay.
Nagito's actually the new Toko.
Weird again.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Yay!
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl
Yeah.
D is Mahiru.
Ibuki.
Guy F is
I say
Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl.
Jeez, they're just like dead high school girl. No sensitivity
It's
whatsoever.
a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Who is that?
The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
Oh, do you know them?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Okay, thank you. Who likes white rice? Isn't that a lot of people?
It's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
What? 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 Huh? What the heck is that wild connection?
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
I guess Tanaka is fairly, I don't know. And he also has a strange rivalry going on.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up
That
and
was
talk
a
about the mystery of the game.
big zoom. Yeah?
What do you mean, mystery of the game?
Is that a question mark above your
You
head?
don't know. I heard that girl E got killed.
That's true.
What? No way! Is that
You heard? You wrote the game.
Killed is so violent, don't you know?
That was quite a different one. So violent, don't you know?
my?
So breathy.
Such
So breathy.
Why did this happen?
Wow, now that's a mood.
Definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Is it? I feel like there's a bit more
Then let's
mystery,
hurry up and
like
solve
why it
it.
exists.
Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
Okay. Didn't you know, Monami? People die when they are killed. The reason Girl E was killed, I should be able to assume why based on the content of the game. Girl E interfered with the murder because Girl E witnessed the murder, because Girl E was Fuyuhiko's sister, because Girl E was the killer. It seems like she was the killer.
I see.
Yeah.
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim.
It's a little bit of a jump, but I mean, yeah, it seems like it.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl.
Bye.
What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently, Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
I wonder who could have done that.
Fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But
You look very young to have like little sister and revenge plots.
is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
That's true. Nagito, you were like locked in a.
That occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Nagito was locked in that old building for a lot of days. It's amazing that he was able to just play the game once and put all of this together. It's like, right, time to investigate with the ultimates. Oh man, I'm so happy to be out. And with the ultimates, oh man, time to play a video game like my favorite ultimate, Chiaki. And then I'm gonna investigate like my old favorite ultimate, Kyoko. You know? Back to auto. Oh, I don't want auto on here.
Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings.
I want to read
Which was the
this.
stage of the first case.
Okay. Broken vase was next to it. Water tank and gravel. Victim, broken window. Locked door. Girl A, B, C, D, come up. Girl E is there. Okay.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Alright.
Mapping is second nature to retro.
She's really good at investigating. Yeah. Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. I imagine so. Especially if you played the original Zelda.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
Oh, well, that's true. For like SMT and them.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Okay, but we're definitely going to talk about it later, Nekomaru.
Then, I'll start explaining.
Yeah. I wonder if Chiaki like grew her video game playing career like from the retro up, or was it backwards? Did she play the new stuff first and then get so obsessed that she went back to the old stuff? I wonder which one would be easier.
Girl A, Girl B, Girl
I'm
C,
off auto
and
now.
Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking.
Yeah.
Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound.
Correct.
Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there.
Yeah.
But the door to the music room was locked.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, no, I think that's fair, especially because they have more quality of life improvements anyway. Like, they generally don't punish you as much, and also because of memory constraints and storage constraints. I mean, back then it's not like you could save your game as easily physically on the hardware. Now you definitely can. Look at how many save points I have. I have no use for them. Look at this. I have 7. You could need 7 of those things. But yeah, definitely easier with the new games. But I wonder if like you build up better intuition for like gaming conventions if you start with the old stuff. I don't know. You definitely start off with more skill by the time you get through that. Yeah, it is.
So
That's also true.
Chloe went
Good
to
point.
get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside,
They also needed to, because they were generally very short games as well, so they needed to artificially pad them out. So yeah, difficulty, making you restart from the beginning.
found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head.
Bars.
Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there.
I still think that's ridiculous.
The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that.
Like, imagine your legs. Ugh.
Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert.
Grab the school suit and jump out of a 2-story building.
How does that sound?
It sounds painful.
Yep, an understandable explanation.
Sure.
Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
You sound way too excited, Nagito.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
You're keeping up, Mika.
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside
Obviously.
the room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Nekomaru, you didn't even beat the game, did you?
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D still managed to get the key.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office
Yeah.
to get the key to the music room, right?
Yep.
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
Is that fair? Sure.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girlie
It's
broke
2
the
mysteries
window
in
and
one.
escaped.
You get the mystery of the game, and you get the mystery of the actual murder.
And sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
Huh?
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Yeah, no, that doesn't work.
Then forget this.
Poor Nekomaru, he tried. Why do you always have lightning, by the way?
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Or are they whiskers, like, coming out of his head?
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Is Nekomaru that much older than us? Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? Excuse me, I guess I need to clear that up first. Finally, gameplay! Stolen school swimsuit, entrance hall photo, broken vase photo, victim's crime scene photo, Girls E crime scene photo. Okay, that's a lot of stuff.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room
Okay,
and escaped outside.
alright.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
No white noise yet.
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Yeah. Hold on, I want to look at the entrance hall photo quickly. Here it is. One of the ending prizes, a picture of Mikan, Ibiki, and Hyoko at what appears to be an entrance hall. Okay. Plus, at the entrance hall,
The other 4 girls should have been there.
they were.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get past those 4?
They didn't hear the sound of the window
Waiting in front
shattering.
of the music room.
She probably used a hidden passageway.
Oh wait, I can agree to this one. But I want.
Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
What a line. What Girl E did after the murder in the music room. I need to find the clue that will clarify that. I just want to see what it says about this broken thing. Also of heroin in the Bible. Wasn't mentioned, so let's just pretend it wasn't there. There's the escape route. There's a broken window. Normally can't leave the music room without passing through the entrance hall. Broken vase. One of the ending prizes, a photo of a broken vase. Girl D showed Girl E this photo in Twilight Syndrome murder case. This vase was broken in the classroom next to the music room. When my accent, I have to keep reverting to my actual accent, because I'm so used to reading things in American. That's not helpful. That's not helpful. Stolen school swimsuit. Doesn't matter. This might matter. I'm actually not sure. I'm wondering, it's either, I think, the entrance hall photo or the broken vase photo. I think it's broken vase photo on Nekomaru's statements.
After she killed the first victim in the music room.
Let's try that.
What did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room.
Let's see.
And escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
No problem with that.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
No problem with that.
At the entrance hall,
I would want to corroborate that.
heard the sound of the window shattering.
That's false. There we go.
No, that's wrong.
You see how fast that thing fired as well? Seemed good.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If
Yeah.
it wasn't the window,
It's also last of all.
then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder,
That's a good line.
the vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
Right, so she got into the classroom next to it.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking.
So she was probably there a long way beforehand. So she might have killed the girl, walked outside, got the key, locked it, returned the key, went back, knocked over the vase, and then everything played out. Maybe.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall.
How do you know all this, Nagito?
Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key.
Okay.
With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the
It's a
key
lot of
to the
walking.
office,
I hope she checked her pet.
and went back to wait in front of the music room.
Okay.
All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
Are those coconuts lying around?
To make them think the murder
they are.
just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
Yes.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
Yeah.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Has it really? Why did she kill them?
Wait a minute. The mystery hasn't been solved yet. You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet.
It's also a good point. Murder weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
That is usually the most important part.
Not cool. I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end.
Is that really a phrase? I don't know. I'll look that up later.
Annoying.
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
Wow, he really does just talk about this a lot.
Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
Yeah, a little bit.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though.
Monokuma is so proud of himself for writing a murder,
Will you guys be able to figure it out?
but he couldn't do the art assets to save his life. An unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. We're told we can advance as long as we don't make that clear. Then I have to do it. I'll do it. What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Now then, there's something... Wait, who are you in this? Is it the narrator? I don't know. Now then, there's something I needed to tell you regarding the white noise and the non-stop debates. What's up, Barry? No, you? There you go. That was the right line. My word, you guys are too much. I can't take compliments very well. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them with the silencer. But unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. Wow, I got the right skill for the job right before this trial started. By the way, if your difficulty is set to general, white noise won't appear at all. You get the gist, right? It appears the debate is getting tougher, so I have obtained some very useful information. I heard there's a guy named Gun somewhere. Well, Gun something. Apparently he has a skill that can increase the power of the silencer. I did befriend Gundam. And yeah, I already have the skill. Gun something. I wonder who it is. Was I out of line just now? Well then, good luck and have fun. The tutorial is written kind of funny as well. I can't speak very well right now. Really? You were in Danganronpa 1? What were my things? Broken fish tank, killer's escape route, stolen swimsuit.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
Interesting.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Is it?
Then the piano.
That was jeez.
Why are you going even bigger? The investigation conducts universal chaos.
Oh, nice.
It's on that big a scale, too?
I forgot about that.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Gravel?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
You're seriously stupid, is what that one said. An unconventional weapon. Apparently it appeared in the game, but... Okay, broken fish tank, killer's escape route, stolen swimsuit.
What about broken glass?
Stolen swimsuit? Okay, I just want to check what these things actually say. So we have broken fish tank. I don't see any blood. In Twilight Syndrome murder case, a tipped over fish tank was found in the music room where the first victim's body was discovered. Gravel and water were scattered everywhere. Killer's escape route. There was a broken window. Normally you can't leave. I already read this. The last thing was the stolen swimsuit. Girl E, who appeared in Twilight Syndrome, had her swimsuit stolen by someone. Is that everything? Ah.
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
The victim's crime scene photo. That one as well. What does the victim's crime scene photo look like? One of the ending prizes, a crime scene photo of the victim after she was killed in the music room. There's blood on her hands. There's blood in a lot of places. Very interesting.
Then the piano.
The piano. That's such a good suggestion.
Why are you going even bigger?
It's Super Mario 64 all over again.
Investigation conducts universal chaos. It's on that big a scale, too?
I missed these lines the first time.
Beating her with gravel instead.
Isn't it too small, even if you
If
have
it's a
gravel?
weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Oh wait, this is a contradiction
Was
thing.
there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
If you drop a piano on me, I bet I'd die. Yeah. I think that's relatable. What am I gonna say here? Seems like a toughie. That one is broken for sure. But it's on the floor. I don't see any bloodstains on it. Did they say this window had blood on it? This one wasn't even shown. Blood on her hands. But you know, he actually says road roller. Roda rora. Yeah. So it'd be more like Pianoda or something like that. Why am I getting hung up on that? I'm just trying to figure this one out. This actually seems tricky. Could have been the broken fish tank.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Stupid as usual.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
I feel like broken fish tank is right.
You attacked her with the fish tank.
Nope. What's the connection between what you're saying and attacking someone with a fish tank? I literally said broken fish tank. Fair enough.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
Nope, that's not what I wanted. Wrong button.
What about broken glass?
Oh, wait, the broken vase photo is there. I thought the broken vase photo wasn't there, but I misread. One of the ending parts is a photo of a broken vase. This vase was broken in the classroom next to the school. No, sorry, next to the music room. It looks like this has blood on it. Kind of. I'm gonna go with this one. I think it's a broken vase photo.
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's fine.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Let me follow this hypothesis for a second, and then I'll ask for help.
Why are you going even bigger?
Upshift is making this quite fast.
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale too?
We would want downshift.
Gravel instead.
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
I have something with bloodstains, but I don't want
there a
to
weapon with
contradict. I
bloodstains
want
on
to corroborate.
She beat her to death with her fists.
No. Okay, wait, what was the first statement again?
A weapon inside the music room. What about broken glass?
No.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
No.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
This is a whole
The investigation.
tangent.
It's on that big a...
How about beating her with gravel instead?
No. Even if you hit them with
If it's a
gravel.
weapon that was used to
Okay,
beat
let me
them
try
to death,
doing this.
it should have had blood stains.
Nope. Okay. Looks like you've never beaten someone before. If you split someone's head in half, a surprising amount of blood shoots out, you know. So if you're gonna argue, use better reasoning than that. Maybe I should split your head open. Wow, that was the longest way of saying no I've ever heard. What if I take the crime scene photo and shoot that line?
What about broken glass?
Because she had blood on her hands.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going...
The investigation.
It's on that big a scale?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death,
Oh, I'm running out of time.
it should have had blood stains.
Nope, okay. I might need a hint for this one. Looks like you've never beaten someone before, blah, 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 blah.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
I don't think it was inside the music room.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the
How
head?
can I move things?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
Do we have any hints?
That's too big to be a weapon.
What if the stone swimsuit had all the blood on it?
Piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
What if the stone swimsuit had like blood all over it?
Investigation conducts
That's
universal chaos.
why it was taken away.
It's on that big a scale too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a
Wait,
weapon
that
was
might
used
actually
to
be an
beat them
idea.
to death, it should have had blood stains.
Nope, okay. Easily able to hide bloodstains. Broken vase? I don't know, because it's red roses, but hold on, blood's pink in this game. So that doesn't make sense, does it? And the broken fish tank, I don't know, you'd still see blood in it, right? Wouldn't you? You'd find blood on that. Let me think for a second. If these were pink, I'd say it's this, because the game, but you can kind of see like some blood on by the thorns and things. So I want to say it's this. Denied that. It's also like water. Like it seems like it's been diluted with water. Intentionally. So I want to say it's possibly the broken vase. I really don't have much time left on the clock. What does this actually say? Maybe I can get a more specific hint on this one. I genuinely am struggling to think. Yeah. I do suspect that it's still this broken vase, but I don't know exactly what to hit with that then. Yeah, just take down my influence gauge, it's fine.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Okay. Thank you for that.
Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
Not corroborating that.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
The investigation.
It's on that big a scale?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Gravel.
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood.
Was there a weapon with... She beat her to death with her fists!
Fists. Fists. There's blood on her hands. I don't know if that's important. With her own fists? Is that what the twist is? Because there is blood on her fingers. But I don't think that's actually from punching her. It's an unconventional weapon. Is it actually beating her with her own fists? Because that would be crazy. I'm gonna try it. Why not? I'm gonna corroborate.
The music room, huh?
I'm gonna corroborate with the victim's crime scene photo because there's blood on her actual fists.
Didn't you talk to her?
And I think Ibuki is saying something that she doesn't quite understand.
The investigation conducts you.
It's on that big a scale?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
No.
If it's a weapon that was used, it should have had blood.
I still have plenty of influence gauge.
She beat her to death with her fists!
No. Okay. I didn't mean her own fist. I didn't mean the killer's fists. I meant her own fists. That would be very unconventional. Hajime agrees with me. Just I thought she beat her to death with her fists. But how can you even kill someone with just your fists? It's not that hard. You're the one who suggested it. It's not beyond possibility. I mean,
a weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
can I just?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
That's too big to be a weapon.
I only have 6 seconds left. I'm about to lose a lot of life. I have 1 second left on the clock. I failed this one. It's not my day today. Man. Oh well.
Why are you...
It's no use, I can't go on any longer, I don't have any other options. Everyone doubts me. Haha, it appears the trial has come to an end. I hate this. Now it's time to vote. Well, I can totally imagine who the black means is. Is it Hajime? Ahem, by a majority vote, the one who has been chosen as the black is. That makes no sense. Makes absolutely no sense. But Hajime is not the black, too bad. The true black has graduated splendidly. Congratulations. Now the others will all be punished, and that means you too, Hajime.
Our end?
Would you like to retry? Yes, of course I
We'll
would.
never give up.
Oh man, mistrial. Bummer, man.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
This means I can get it wrong more.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to...
Not a good time for my controller not to work. What if I say broken fish tank with broken glass?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's
What are you saying? I swear every time it says tucked.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
That would make it disappear. Broken glass might be an idea. Now this is personal. I'm gonna get this right. You can build faster with mouse and keyboard. Well, I'm about to ban some mods.
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale too.
How about beating her with... If it's a weapon that it should have had...
Was there a weapon with...
She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
Let's try this.
What about broken glass?
Nope. Yep. Next.
Damn it!
I'm sick of reading.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Give me time.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the
Let me have one more go.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
The investigation.
It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Didn't beat her with gravel.
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them, it should have had...
Was there a weapon with...
She beat her to death with her fists!
No.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
What if I say it like this? No? Okay. Okay, well. Is that even a theory? I thought you were just making a stupid joke. Okay, well.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it. The stream is stalling too much. I need to move on. I also have stuff to do later. I'm not gonna have power after an hour after stream ends. I'm just not gonna have power. As an actual electricity, I'm just not gonna have electricity. Shoot swimsuit into gravel. What the hell? Oh my god. It's like, okay. No, I wouldn't have thought of that. I know what it means now, but I wouldn't have thought of that.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
Attacked her.
That's too big to be.
Is that what she's saying? Attacked?
Then the piano.
I pressed the wrong button.
Why are you going?
The investigation.
It's on that big a scale.
It's fair enough,
With gravel instead!
but I wouldn't have got it.
I agree with that.
Oh well. Let's just continue.
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Makes sense as a possibility, but I don't think there's
Now
much.
she's throwing things out there.
I don't think there's much to make that seem conducive
Just
to.
as I thought!
Never mind. I'm not speaking
By the
anymore.
gods!
You're not chosen at all, and gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
Pat? What kind of bag?
I don't know.
If the weapon is
Swimsuit?
something that appeared in the game,
Classic bag.
so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag,
Now, that's a horrible image.
it'd make an effective weapon.
Jeez. It looks grotesque.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the Ace Attorney
Oh, yeah, there you
would
go.
be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
Did you say Ace Attorney as someone said Wendy Oldbag in chat? That's fantastic.
Killer. It's an idea that kills two birds with one
I don't know if that
stone.
was intentional from Flo. But I mean, it's amazing.
To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen.
#1 prison weapon? Fair enough.
And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it had to be disposed of later.
How about it,
Rakini.
Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved! Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
Yeah, I don't feel it at the moment, man.
But the real important talk begins now.
Sure.
Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Really?
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Only because she gave her the photo?
Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
That would make Fuyuhiko more of a suspect.
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
Only because Girl E, like, took it from her and said, shut up. Oh, well, I guess she did say, it's okay, I made sure to throw it away.
Apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim.
I see.
Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into
Yeah, Lizzie.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
Yeah, in a very convoluted way.
But she should have had.
In my rush of anger, I grabbed the swimsuit, poured gravel into it, and then started beating her.
And then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably
Yeah, it's a lot.
made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back.
Nikon, you're too sweet. No.
I somewhat understand that feeling.
Is that why you love giving people shots?
Can? That's pretty scary.
But
Putting
Girl
people
E
under?
was also killed by someone on the 4th day. Or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in
Made her unconscious by accident.
Who do
Yeah.
you think killed Girl E?
No. Bunk. Fuyuhiko. Girl E's killer. Right now, the only person I can think of is that guy. By F.
I see!
Can I get some health back for that? Yay.
It should have been Guy F.
Hey, no worries. How are you doing, Lizzie? Should have been Guy F. What the hell did she do to my little sister? I will never forgive her.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But Guy F is...
Fuyuhiko is what the F stands for.
It's just a story in a video game, isn't it?
You know that it isn't.
That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
That's definitely true.
Clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
Nope.
That is, I'm terribly sorry, but
Nope.
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were like totally stolen.
So we're gonna keep going till the intermission, but I feel like I wasted a lot of time there.
obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko.
Okay.
Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
I still think it might have been you somehow, Hyoko.
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game?
Who's Fuyuhiko's voice actor? I feel like I recognize them. No, the game and Mahiru's death are probably related. In actuality, there's an important shared point with Girl E and Mahiru's murder. This one? No? Is that supposed to be proof that the game is relevant to Mahiru's murder? Yes? Everyone's saying looks like I've presented the wrong thing. Game and Mahiru's murder are probably related. I wanted to show something slightly different. Right? Didn't I? That definitely is what I wanted to show. What does it actually say? It looks like she was killed with a metal bat. How do I say that they were killed in the same way? The murder weapon used, there you go, it's the same murder weapon, that's what it, right? Yeah, there we go. Fuyuhiko is voiced by Derek Stephen Price. Prince. I don't recognize the name.
The killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house,
Yeah?
and Girl E, who was killed in the game,
I guess
were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat.
I overshot by talking about how they were in the same position because we haven't established that they were put in that position
There's no
yet,
way we can ignore that connection.
which I believe they were.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim.
Jeez, why are you speaking so violently for your friend?
Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
I'm gonna be quite happy when Hyoko's gone.
Cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
What about you?
Making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles.
I don't know what Hyoko's motive could be, I just want her to be the killer now.
And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. But don't you think that'd be too obvious?
It's pretty obvious.
What did he...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true...
Oh wait, we haven't even touched on the fact that it was a serial killer, or someone mimicking the serial killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
That's not politically correct
The
anymore.
true killer played that game.
Was it ever politically correct?
Found
Not
out
really.
about the relationships between the characters.
I'm acting as if I never said it on stream, and then got corrected. That's what happened. The true killer played that game and most likely found out about the relationships between the
That
characters.
person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Yeah.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru?
I
And
just
used the game motive as their cover?
I just noticed that Teru's ex's cutlery. That's lovely.
Isn't that what happened, Hyoko?
Oh, so now we're suspecting Hyoko. Full on.
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
That's interesting.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet clogging
I'll look out for them. Jeez. Toilet clogging is such a... it's such a direct insult, but it's like so specific as well. Footprints on the beach, metal bat, trash can, shower room, iron barred window, footprints on the beach is probably what's gonna catch her.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll?
Wow, they just keep going.
Me of killing Mahiru?
Well, the insults start coming and they don't stop coming.
You're so mean!
Start crying. She's obviously faking it.
You doubt Hyoko! Do you know where Hyoko was today?
I don't know. In her cabin.
She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
That's true. I'm not.
But I didn't go to the
agreeing.
beach house.
Oh, that's false.
I was squishing Mr. Ants all day.
I hate Hyoko. Hold on, what she said clearly contradicts information I know.
What are you saying? You accusing me of... Why do you...
We'll save time on this one.
She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
We'll save time on this one.
The beach house.
Oh, there we go.
No.
Wrong button. And then I saved it.
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hyoko.
And we saw you leave it as well.
Seriously, I told you I didn't.
I didn't. What do you mean I
Footprints in the
didn't?
sand in front of
You
the
were
beach
supposed to be there. I
Aren't
didn't.
they yours?
Hey Moon, how are you?
I don't have such ugly footprints. They're probably Nikon's based on how ugly they are.
Jeez.
Don't decide that based on ugliness.
How do you even call footprints ugly?
Huh. They're not Hyoko's footprints? That's strange.
Is Nagito about to say that he broke into everyone's cottages and took their footprints?
Footprint I collected from your room
Yep,
matches
he definitely is. That's exactly what he's going to say.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo.
Nah.
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house. Which means,
Yeah.
when the owner of these footprints...
I'm also very cold.
Beach house, they used a different...
I'm a little annoyed at the game, I'm not gonna lie. But that's past, and we can just move on with the stream.
A different entrance. Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning against?
That's a lot of prepositional phrases.
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
Yeah.
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that
A murder?
Hyoko?
I don't know if she... I'm not entirely certain she did it,
I
but
remember now.
I just wanted to be
I
her,
remember when I
so
went
we
to
can
the
get rid of her.
beach house.
So you finally decided to confess.
Hopefully.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
Absolutely none of us know that.
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
Similar to my daily routine.
That's when I went to the beach
guess,
house.
kind of.
I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Akane is so trusting. It's great.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
He really threw that one in there. Dumbass.
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying?
Maybe.
There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
And you did drop a gummy wrapper in there. How's everyone in chat doing, by the way? I don't know if I asked. I started the stream. Letter on Mahiru? Oh yeah, it was like near her.
I did go to the
Near
beach
her?
house.
Wow. The letter on Mahiru was an
during my
L.
morning walk. I didn't go
Why can't I shoot this stuff? There
time.
we go.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
We can use this one,
Obviously not.
I think.
Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her?
Never even saw her.
Is this a panel of idiots?
Can't prove that you saw her. Oh wow, I missed. Luca said she never saw Mahiru, but is that really true?
I did go to the beach.
Let me just double check my evidence. Oh, playing Binding of Isaac and lurking. Nice.
Only during my morning walk.
That,
I
yeah, I think it's
didn't
this
go
one.
any other time.
Well, that's false.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru
Oh, wrong button.
at the beach house?
Saying I met up with her. Is this a panel of idiots?
I can't prove that she saw her, but I can prove that she went to the beach house.
Only during my morning walk.
We actually saw you there as well.
No, that's wrong.
Glad to hear you guys are doing well.
Only
Oh.
during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
I work so hard to make sure that not everyone can just abuse me. But alright. Okay, let's go.
Fortunately, I don't actually have to read that many lines in this voice, so I'm just gonna have to talk. Oh my god! It's a tutorial! Never mind, it's not a tutorial, it's just the writing on the box. On the letter. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. Basically 0 channel points, you say? Well, I put a limit on it, so now you can only redeem 1 time per stream each. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Yoko Sayanji.
That letter! It's the one Mahiru had, right?
I'm sorry if you feel scammed. It's the game! I might change it. I might just raise the points needed for it. But for now, it's 1 per user every stream.
I think that's enough.
So
There you go.
Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
Yeah.
What is
Very old school.
letter? I'm serious. I don't know.
I almost want to believe
I
her.
remember now. I totally saw you.
Yeah, I can't believe you haven't mentioned that until now.
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach.
Yeah, and then you
I
left.
saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
Ibiki also saw her. I'm just doing... You know what? It's fine. I don't mind doing the voice. It's not that bad.
See. So if she met Mahiru at
Still love all you guys.
killed her,
I'm just mad at the game. Because it made me feel like an idiot for like 10 minutes straight. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward. But hold on, Ibiki, can you please corroborate? You were also there, and Mikon for that matter.
time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
You're wrong. You're totally wrong.
No, we definitely saw you.
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
Oh yeah, he also was there briefly.
Didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house.
I don't know, man.
I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
Yeah, it does.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Facts don't care about your feelings.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further.
You know, I can say that, but then it sounds like I'm quoting Ben Shapiro, and that makes it sound like I'm supporting Ben Shapiro, and I hate the dude, so...
Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously? I don't know.
So I was using it ironically.
Letter? I'm telling the truth. I really don't know.
I can kind of believe that she didn't write the letter, but I still think she might be a suspect. I don't know if I can deal with her for the rest of the game.
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
She's probably faking it.
Wow, Nekomaru, you're very supportive of children.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along. That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out.
But it's not a girl's handwriting, and we know that Danganronpa cares about girls' handwritings.
And then you went ahead to the beach.
Do we all remember that from the game's finale?
Place and waited for Mahiru.
Hekko's not unintelligent.
Evidence for that too.
She remembers the evidence. The only place I can think of where Hyoko was hiding is probably that place, right? Spot selection. This really is becoming more and more like Ace Attorney.
Here!
Yeah, how's he doing?
The place where Hyoko
Yeah, that's
was
the
hiding.
pose. I guess it's
Talking
reversed.
about the closet.
I guess.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence.
Oh, it's shaped like Monokuma, I just realized. Kind of. It's a bear.
Your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
Yeah, that's straight up a lie.
I have captured the true character of this mystery.
But he still has the Hellhound earring.
Hyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar.
Like a familiar.
When she saw her chance, she attacked
Famous
her like
song
an evil
by
spirit
Madonna.
and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time.
But it wasn't. That was intentional.
She was only able to leave from the beach side.
That's incorrect.
And ended up leaving her footprint.
So there's a hole in the argument.
We have presented the proof. My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out.
Your hamsters wouldn't have helped much, Gundam. Even though we love them.
This is obviously someone's trap.
Magically conjured animals and gay people? I mean, when you put it that way.
Is it?
Just leave out the word animals and then it's a little bit funnier.
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask?
The one with the mask.
There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
Jeez.
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask.
You're a child.
Brain fried or something?
Oh yeah, that is true actually. Good
is
point.
Right. It cannot be Hyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
Doesn't mean Hyoko's not sparkling justice.
Huh? Sparkling what now?
It's not that hard to know the word justice. Ibiki, you can't tell me you don't know the word justice.
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island.
I feel like that line made more sense in Japanese.
Which means
Sparkling justice. Sparkling.
Justice is the one who
Nani?
killed Mahiru.
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
I kind of believe it.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
It's longer than one letter longer than assume, which Ibiki said was big language by her standards. Oh yeah. I just want to read what she said. Hiding on the island. Okay.
Hyoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
I don't think it's that unreasonable. We haven't established how the murder actually happened.
Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer.
It's true that Hyoko is suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. I can't help but feel like we're being directed by someone. Footprints on the sand. Reminds me of one of my favorite songs by Player. Footprints in
I
the
shall
sand.
render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt.
Where's the trash can?
You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, that is...
Yeah, that's true.
And weren't you also hiding in the closet?
The sinner who killed Mahiru.
The gummy.
Drop the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
Okay, keep talking.
At the time, the door facing the road
Ah, maybe it's that.
by the body.
No.
So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
Okay, I don't actually see a problem. Looks like everyone doubts Hiyoko. Is that really okay?
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
Ah, okay, that's where that line came from. I wasn't paying attention.
It's a trap!
Oh no! Charge me 10 seconds.
You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, that is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
Let me check some stuff. So let's check the yellow gummy. The gummy found in the closet at the beach. Fine. Okay. Footprints on the beach. Footprints were found near the crime scene. The trail leads from the beach house and loops around toward the road. The footprints were Hyoko's. Okay. Trash can. There were a bunch of empty plastic bottles inside the trash can in the beach house. They were probably drinks from the refrigerator. That has nothing to do with anything. This is my last truth bullet.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled
Oh,
from
gummy bag. Oh, yellow gummy bag. Apparently there were a lot of these inside Hyoko's room. Each bag comes with 4 flavors: strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. Yellow isn't a flavor. Is it? Strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. Is that the point it wants me to take away from this?
At the time, the door facing the road
Oh, I have both.
was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
Yellow could very feasibly be lemon, not melon though. And not orange. Is that really okay? Let me try this.
Render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion.
Lemon was not one of the flavors.
Hiyoko is the sinner who
As far as
killed
I
Mahiru!
Thank you so much,
I'm telling you,
Oh So Shy. Is that right? Oh So Shy for the follow. I really appreciate it.
You went to the beach house, right?
Trying to figure this little puzzle out. But I appreciate the follow
And weren't you
nonetheless.
also hiding in the
Nonetheless.
closet?
Don't know why I added a T.
So that's when you dropped the gummy.
Yeah! It's not one of the flavors. That's a little obscure. I think.
About that gum,
What's up?
did Hiyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over
How
there.
are you doing? And thank you for following because I imagine you're enjoying the stream. So I'm glad.
you're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
Has he ever said that?
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
Yeah.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Wow, if you play this and you're dyslexic, that might trip you up a bit. I don't know.
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor?
Ooh, that is big Sag. F's in chat for Moon. There we go. I'll start it. And then I'll move the game.
The gummy at the crime scene was yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored.
Lemon was not a flavor.
That gummy is yellow? And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
As we established.
That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Except for the fact that the M is clearly yellow, so that's poor branding. But hey, whatever.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
I mean, we couldn't necessarily assume it from the beginning.
Definitely a trap!
Anyone could have eaten a gummy.
Damn Damn it! Who would set a trap like this?
It wasn't a great point of logic in the first place.
I'll get my revenge. I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might.
Oh, maybe she is sparkling justice.
Hold on, you little bitch.
Wow.
You're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Maybe Fuyuhiko is definitely the killer. He's very aggressive all the time. Okay, what are you gonna say now? Who died? It was Mahiru.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet.
What do you say? Why can't I shoot things?
Piece of evidence left.
Yeah, sure.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru
Okay.
for it.
What does that
Did
mean?
you not like it very much the first time you played?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and
No, she didn't.
blocked the door to the road.
Lost ounce of
Thanks
strength
to
is
her.
completely false.
We have the evidence we need.
So aggro.
That's wrong. I left those footprints during my morning walk.
That's not. Well, I don't know. Who cares? Gotta figure out what's wrong and what's right. I know exactly what's wrong and right. Not immediately, so you can't have a lost ounce of
Piece
strength.
of evidence left.
You're talking about the
Oh,
footprints.
you just dislike Twilight Murder? Interesting. I just like Twilight, so that's fair.
Piece of evidence.
I can relate.
And we can thank Mahiru for it.
That's a joke.
What does
by the way.
that mean?
Mahiru used
I
her
hate
last
Twilight.
ounce of strength and
Hey, I got an achievement for shooting white noise. You know what's awkward is that I've seen a lot of the Twilight franchise just secondhand.
Was instant.
But hey, at least then I can say that I didn't enjoy some of it. Some of it's a little bit aesthetically enjoyable. Most of it isn't though. 10k channel points. Well done, Barbus. I should make a new one. New redeem just for viewers like you. You spent everything to mess with me. I've got to introduce some more channel point redeems that are not so disadvantageous to myself. Is that reflexive? I don't care anymore.
According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru
9.9K.
died instantly.
I'm actually a little surprised that Barbus has more than you. I think he has done more redeems.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
And your watch time is practically the same.
I'm sorry.
Fuyuhiko,
You guys are here every
Only a
stream
coward
basically, and I
threatens
really
women.
appreciate it.
I'm pretty sure.
Only a coward threatens women.
Too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door.
But why do you guys want to mess with me so much?
Block it.
Is this someone else?
Yeah.
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body.
Yes.
That's why
If you
there were
wish.
bloody drag
No.
marks left on the floor.
This isn't a republic. Why in God's name? Ah!
Fine. I guess I'll just be talking like this for a little bit.
But why did the killer block
I don't
the
know what
door?
I'm gonna say. I don't know what I'm gonna read, but I'll say it. I'll do the voice.
Just ask Kyoko. She's the killer after all.
I'm starting to think that she isn't.
Seriously, that's not true.
Is it really that entertaining?
Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body?
Is the Monokuma voice really that entertaining?
If she handled the
Who do I
body
think it was?
bloody,
Oh, was it?
I think her
Who do
clothes
I
would
think
be
it was?
stained with blood.
It's starting to look more and more like Fuyuhiko did it. It's a good point.
But when I saw her, she was...
She was not covered in blood. What a revelation!
I told you I wasn't the killer.
Has it been enough time yet? I have no idea.
Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven.
You're not off the hook yet, little girl.
I won't let
It's
you...
your favorite voice. That's probably the most distinct voice I can do.
We haven't...
Oh boy, it's this one again. Oh boy.
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hyoko is the killer?
It really seems like it's between Fuyuhiko and Hyoko, and at the moment Fuyuhiko's losing.
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
Watch your mouth. It's so rude. I don't understand why you have to be that rude. Footprints on the beach, metal bat, shower room, iron barred window, Mikon's report. I'll hold on to this one for now.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Then Hyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hyoko is the only killer I could think of.
Okay.
If Hyoko moved the body,
Yeah?
then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach after she moved the body.
Oh.
She just washed it off in the shower. The fact that Hyoko...
That's not what I wanted to do. I meant to press Y.
Proven by the footprints in the sand. Did you
I'm not
get
gonna
all
go
that,
down.
you bastard?
Okay. I can swing it back. Fuyuhiko hasn't thoroughly investigated the crime scene at the beach house, but I need to tell him he's wrong by using that piece of evidence. The shower room. Shower room, shower room, shower room. However, the shower is out of order and cannot be used. There we go. Yeah, Fuyuhiko does need to calm down. I'm glad I didn't lose health with that one.
There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Ah! I missed.
The beach house can be proven by the footprints in the sand.
Yeah, I need to not give him the advantage again. Here we go. Fuyuhiko hasn't thoroughly investigated the crime scene, blah, 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 blah.
So what, dumbass?
Sorry, one more time.
There's a shower room inside the beach. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
There we go.
Allow me to cut through those words. Now, washing it off in the shower is impossible.
Okay, what was I going to
The
read
shower
now?
in the beach house was out of order.
I won't make you do multiple minutes, but please do the following in Monokuma voice. When Hope's Peak is sending its people, they're not sending their best. They're bringing despair. They're bringing crime. There are weebs, and some, I assume, are good people. Yeah, if you redeem in a few minutes, I'll do it, sure. Let's keep going with the trial for now.
Out of order?
I'm surprised it's still on cooldown.
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Are you saying I did something bad?
She doesn't know how to tie the knot, though, so we have actual evidence against that. Yoko took off her clothes before committing murder? No, that should be impossible. There are a bunch of Trump quotes as Monokuma. That's actually pretty funny. She wasn't wearing clothes at all. Her clothes were fused to her body. She can't get undressed by herself. She can't get dressed by herself. More important.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko.
Kyoko's useless.
I can't help it. I can't tie my kimono sash by myself.
Which means
There we go.
Hyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
Look how shocked she looks. And then she got Mike Wazowski'd.
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
Oh, but he wasn't there.
I didn't smell. And it only
Okay, there we go.
smelled a little.
Okay, let me try doing the quick.
When Hope's Peak is sending its people, they're not sending the best. They're bringing despair. They're bringing crime. They're weebs. And some, I assume, are good people.
Is that satisfactory? You can clip that.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Yes, if you broke the rules,
If you're unhappy with that take,
pretty sure
I'll try
Monokuma
again.
wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
But you're a bear.
If she didn't change
Ha
her
ha ha.
clothes, then what did Hyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Lol. You just hit the clip button. And then you have to open that as a separate tab, and then you can scroll back and then select it. I don't know, I've done a fair bit of clipping in my time. Should I tell the story now? Sure. So as a joke, for that one VTuber whose community I'm fairly active in, as a joke I decided to make an expose on all their crimes, quote unquote, which involved collecting a lot of evidence, which meant going back to previous streams and clipping them and adding them to the document. And that was pretty funny, in my opinion. It was a very high effort meme. It was about 4,000 words, and it was 16 pages, I think.
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Yeah. What do you think of the characters? I like them generally more than the first games. I don't like Hyoko at all, though.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Really? What a revelation! Oh, right.
Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Yeah, but that was her own. And Mikan can attest to
Didn't I
that.
tell you that was because I got beat
I'm just
up
gonna
by
move the mic
Coach
again, sorry.
Nekomaru?
Sorry for all the jostling noises.
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Ah, I see.
Doubting me, of all people. You got some nerve.
You were bleeding.
Right. I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
Suddenly
Actually sounds
sadistic.
pretty cool.
What? How do you mean that sounds cool?
It does.
Thank you, Soda.
More importantly, I'm okay now, right?
Could be an accomplice as far as I care.
That I'm not the killer?
Oh, it could be both of them.
Yeah, seems like it. See, I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru.
What if they both did it?
Because Mahiru
You need an accomplice to get out.
taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind.
Yeah, you could just be lying.
There's no way I would kill a nice person like her.
You're not nice.
Me earlier.
You have no value for nice people.
You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It happens every single game!
Hyoko, please.
It's always the stupid.
Everything is fine now, right? Shut the hell up, pig barf! I hope you get a hangnail and die!
Wow. Did you die from a hangnail?
Pig barf?
More importantly, Hiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange, getting so worked up and accusing Hyoko of being suspicious. Could it be? Does he actually have something else in mind?
Hyoko, now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
You're not publishing the clip? I think you'll be able to post that in the chat as a moderator. So please do that. If you've never clipped before, the URLs are very funny.
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Definitely.
Like I said, it was a trap!
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
Do you know, what if that wasn't actually a note for... Mahiru? But what if it was for Hiko? Oh, back when the feature was in beta. Wow, Stone Age.
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
I did play Danganronpa 1. I played it and streamed it. So we got Dark Relieved Pistachio, Hassan, Chop, and then a bunch of stuff. Monokuma Trump makes a speech. You guys can click on that if you want. Give that clip views. But yeah, I played through Danganronpa 1. Finished it about, how long ago was it? A few weeks ago was when we wrapped it up. And I'm releasing the VODs for that on my channel, my YouTube channel at the moment. So you can go back and find them if you go to my YouTube channel, which should be on my About page. I think up to... How much is available now? A fair bit. I think the... Oh, okay, wait. By the end of the week, the second class trial will have been uploaded. So there you go.
Fine.
If you want to go back and watch those for some reason.
Huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Okay.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier?
You just lied?
She never talked to me at all. Man, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
Of course, she lies a lot.
I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
I thought it made me look suspicious, so I decided not to. So I wouldn't look
What
suspicious.
was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
It's a classic train of thought.
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
Lol. And then Gundam standing right next to him. Ah, I am Gundam Tanaka.
Fear me and my 4 Dark Davis of destruction.
Oh, don't say if I ever miss a if you ever miss a stream. I'm quite behind on the VODs. But you can watch a lot of VODs on my YT channel. And a few videos that aren't VODs. Precisely, I think, 2. You can watch 2 videos that aren't VODs at the moment. I'm working on that.
At the time, we were supposed
Working
to
on fixing that.
2 p.m., but around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
Yeah, Tanaka's voice does naturally slide into my range, so it's great.
Letter? Yeah, this one.
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island. The time is still the same at 2 p.m. Oh, so that's why she was so confused about the letter. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It'd be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Mahiru Koizumi. Letter Hyoko received has been added to the truth below section of your handbook.
And went to the beach house at that time.
Okay. Huh, the letter that Hyoko had, doesn't it clearly contradict that other evidence? You mean the other letter? I swear, the Switch's the Switch Pro's the Switch Pro controller D-pad is a little funky sometimes, a little bit crazy. Where's the letter? There it is.
I can prove it with this.
A little funky.
This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from
And
the
now the clouds behind you are traveling at light speed. Well, what we discussed earlier is okay if we change the place and time. I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m.
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in
This is still in green for some reason. Oh, what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change that place? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island. The time is still the same at 2 p.m.
Whoa! The meeting times are off!
And also, what was the original place? I wonder.
Also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house.
Yeah.
It would be plausible if one of them said it, but for both letters to say the same thing?
Yeah.
Hyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think?
Hyoko didn't write it.
Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many
The other
times
one
do I
literally
have
said
to
by
tell
Mahiru.
you?
It's safe to say a letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge? Both letters, I think. They both have the same handwriting.
I see.
The killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged
Yeah.
them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely.
I'm jamming to the music.
In fact,
I'm in a better mood now.
Compare both letters. Confirmed! Just as I assumed. The handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Yeah.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox.
Oh yeah, that is convenient. Yeah, they weren't forged. It's safe to say a letter was forged, but maybe they weren't.
This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting.
It's very vague.
And this part. Let's keep it a secret.
Don't tell anyone.
Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while.
Ah,
The killer forged
it's very clever.
letters.
To be fair.
Doing so, they were able to control Hyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
Classic, like a netherworld puppeteer. It's
So
classic.
they completely tricked
Everyone
me.
knows that one.
And then Mahiru's killer.
But neither letter was forged. Base jumping.
How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Oh, Gundam.
Really?
Yeah.
This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all.
Man, this is so sad. The killer didn't invite me on their playdate to kill someone.
It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
You're going back into the chain after this, after this trial.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens.
And unfortunately, you're standing right next to him.
Just lightly punch him to death later.
Lightly punch him
So
to
based
death.
on what the letter said,
Rewind to when it said,
2 p.m., right?
when did
Hyoko?
anyone get killed by their fists? You know? You went to the beach house at 2 p.m.
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
Make like a tree. Fell asleep.
Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
That's not good.
Medicine? That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore?
I'm pretty sure you know everything that is in the drugstore, Mikan, so you tell me.
That place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
Wow.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry.
I mean, she's been hanging out in the drugstore, presumably watching out.
When I woke up, I was inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiro's body.
And then you went to your cottage, like an intelligent person. Hold on, something in that sentence doesn't quite make sense.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but...
Well, the frame that they showed made it seem more like it was a stride than a sprint, you know? Welcome back, Osashai.
The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start. And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko
Is Fuyuhiko just... is the obvious pick really
and shoved her inside the
killer?
closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Okay, fair enough. When you say not supposed to know that, what do you mean by that, like, specifically? Okay, right.
Everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer. That's horrible.
Oh, you didn't do anything wrong, hey?
Wrong. And I was framed by Mahiro's killer.
You're very mean to everyone, Hiyoko. I just wish you had actually committed the murder.
Hiyoko, please do not cry.
Honest.
We believe you.
Yeah, I guess we do.
Really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
But the evidence is on her side.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Yeah, let's start being suspicious of you.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about?
What, never ending?
The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other.
Fair enough.
So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
I do like your suit, by the way.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together.
I didn't mean for Nekomaru, I meant for Fuyuhiko.
The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Can we sedate him for a bit? More like sus.
Seriously, which side are you on?
I'm
Hope
on the
side.
side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair.
Thank you for reminding us, Nagito.
I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray, and you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
That's actually quite insightful. That's a good summary of it, Gundam.
I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
Yeah, he's standing right next to you.
Let's stop.
Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Agreed.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's
Eternal
killer
Utopia.
is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hiyoko has told us.
Oh, did the game tell you that, Sonia?
So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other.
Yay! And with the power of friendship, you'll overcome anything!
Good job. That's the right way. That's a splendid power.
I was so close. I was like this close to getting that.
What do you think of that,
Getting the line.
Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
Oh, he's asleep.
What?
But I thought the class trial ended when he got bored.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
What, that you killed Mahiru? Bitter truth. That may be true, but yeah, that is what truth is. It's true. It's very good at being true. Even so, we can't just stand around here all day. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who Amogus is Mahiru's true killer among us, I'm just joking. He's grieving for his sister? Fair enough. There's no way we'll survive. Is this an intermission point? Yay! Okay, well that's where we're playing up to today. My power's gonna go out, like, in an hour, so it's not like I could keep streaming anyway.
Well then, now that the class trial has reached its climax, I would like to present the right answer right here, right now. Huh? You're gonna spoil the killer? Oh, who the killer is? I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair. You can't! That's seriously a big no-no. But spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against innovation. Who's the club president? So, without further ado, the answer is... Yeah, you can! Everyone please close your eyes and cover your ears. Correct.
Say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
Really? Do you?
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me.
Oh, I do like the guitar for this bit. Yeah, let's save our current progress. And that's where we'll end it for today. No, please. Let's go back to the main menu. Thank you to everyone who joined me today. I really appreciate it. Sorry that I was down for a bit of it because of the game's, well, the game being the game and me being dumb. But yeah, we'll finish this tomorrow. Basically the same time, same place. Yeah, Fuyuhiko is still top suspect, I think. He's been suspect like the whole time. So I'm not inclined to choose him because the game likes subverting that, but he still is blatantly suspicious, so we'll see. Have a good day, everyone. Hopefully I'll see some of you tomorrow. Thanks once again to Oh-So-Shy for the follow. Really appreciate it. And yeah, step in front of everyone. That would be... And then vent, and then we can all vote someone else off. Yeah, sounds good. Anyway, hopefully I'll see some of you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.